The low hum of a drone buzzed through the dawn's fragile stillness, a mechanical whine that snapped John Parker from his Texas porch, his rifle leaping to his hands as the coffee mug crashed to the boards, shattering into jagged shards. He stood tall, heart pounding like a war drum, the burn on his forearm a dull ache as he scanned the sky above his 200-acre ranch, the lake's silver surface glinting under a rising sun. The sound wasn't a bird or a plane. It was close, deliberate, a shadow flitting over the ridge, too precise for chance. After Victor Lang's arrest 2 nights ago and Grayson's appeal hanging like a storm cloud, John knew this wasn't a stray toy. It was Grayson's whisper, a new thread of power weaving through his jail cell's bars. He stormed to the barn, saddling Dusty with hands steady from decades of grit. The chestnut mare snorting as he mounted and rode hard toward the ridge, the drones on a taunt in his ears, ready to face the eyes in the sky. The air was crisp, the sun painting the plains gold. As he crested the ridge, reining Dusty in, rifle raised, the drone hovered low, a sleek black quadcopter, camera glinting like a predator's eye, circling the lake's north shore where Lang's wire had fallen. John squinted, tracking it, his Stetson shading eyes sharp with fury, and fired a shot, the crack splitting the dawn, the drone jerking as a rotor sparked and died. It spiraled, crashing into the brush with a crunch of metal and plastic, smoke curling from its wreckage. He dismounted, boots crunching ash from the fire's scar, and approached, rifle ready, the lake's calm mocking the chaos in his chest. A logo gleamed on the hull, Grayson Holdings, etched in silver, and his gut twisted, rage surging hotter than the embers he'd fought. Grayson was caged, but his reach soared, watching, plotting a whisper of retribution from behind bars. He hauled the wreckage back, tethered Dusty, and burst into the house, the drone's mangled frame clattering on the table. "Frank, Mary Ellen, up!" he barked, voice rough. The crew stirring. Frank Hensley from the couch, gray hair wild, pistol in hand. Mary Ellen Carter from the kitchen, braids swinging, shotgun slung over her shoulder. Jake, Sarah, and Matt tumbling from their rooms, faces tense. Tom Carter trailing, lantern from the barn still glowing. "Shot this down," John said, pointing to the drone, its camera lens cracked but accusing. "Grayson's Ridge Lake. He's still coming." Frank's eyes narrowed, his soldiers calm steady as he studied it. "Gel don't clip wings, remote eyes, high-tech. He's mapping us." Mary Ellen poured coffee, her hand firm, her voice edged. "Court's got him. Lang's locked. What's he seeing now?" Jake leaned in, fists clenched, voice hard. "Weak spots. Fences, cattle, us. Appeals his excuse. This is war." Sarah nodded, pulling a phone, her voice steady. "Hargrove. Report it. Check Grayson's cell again." Matt opened his laptop, fingers flying. "Grayson Holdings. Drones on their books. Surveillance contracts. I'll trace it. IP, signal, something." John sipped coffee, the rifle close, the lake glowing outside. "Tom Ridge now. Look for more, ground or sky." Tom nodded, gilt a faint shadow in his gaze, and rode out, lantern swinging, his bay gelding's hooves fading into the dawn. Midday, sun blazed. The group planning, Frank scouting the highway, Jake and Matt digging drone logs, Sarah calling Sheriff Hargrove, his voice crackling over speakerphone. "John, Grayson's quiet, but a guard saw a package, small, tech-looking. I'll search, sit tight." Dusk fell, the sky streaking orange, when Tom rode back, face flushed, a metal shard in hand. Drone rotor scorched. "Found near the lake." "Another one, crashed, North Shore," he said, voice low. "They're swarming." John's jaw clenched, the shard a cold weight, Grayson's logo faint but clear. "He's blinding us, watching every move." Frank's pistol gleamed, his voice gravelly. "Trapi rigi, leaky ludi, ingi, smashing." Mary Ellen gripped John's arm, her voice steady. "He's desperate. Court's closing, he's clutching. We've got the land. He's got nothing." Sarah tapped files, resolute. "Appeals weak. Hargrove's got Lang. Arson sticks. Drones don't change that." John nodded, the rifle close, the lake calm outside. He's whispering, we shout back. Set the trap tonight. Night deepened, the group splitting. Tom and Jake on the ridge with lanterns. Matt and Sarah tracing signals. Frank and Mary Ellen scouting the highway with shotguns. John rode dusty to the lake, the water dark, the drone's wreckage a bitter taste in his mouth. Hours passed, the moon climbing, when a hum broke the silence. Two drones, low and fast, sweeping the shore, cameras glinting. John signaled Frank, hid in the brush, and fired, the crack felling one. Frank's shot downing the other, metal raining into the lake with a splash. They hauled the wrecks, Hargrove's patrol car rolling up, lights flashing, deputies bagging them. Grayson's prints, figurative, Hargrove said, badge glinting. Guards talking, package was a controller, smuggled in. He's running this from lockup. John's chest tightened, the rifle steady. The lake glowing under stars. Caught him again. Court's ought to hear this. Dawn broke, the ranch quiet. When Jake's truck screeched in, Sarah, Matt, Tom piling out, faces grim but fierce. A laptop glowing. Signals traced. Matt said, voice sharp. Burner in Dallas. Grayson's office. Active till midnight. Sarah nodded, files stacked. Hargrove's got the Rex. Appeal hearings tomorrow. We've got ammo, drones, smuggling, all of it. Tom stood, lantern down, voice steady. I'll testify. Saw the SUV, Lang's moves. I'm in. John met his gaze, trust mending slow, the lake calm outside. Good, proving court. Midday sun baked the courthouse as they filed in. John, Mary Ellen, Frank, the kids, Tom. Hargrove limping behind. Lawyer Sam Torres with files high. Grayson sat in cuffs, silver hair stark, his new lawyer, a woman sharp-eyed, pale beside him. The room buzzing as Judge Monroe banged the gavel. Appeal review. Lakeview versus Parker, she said, voice firm. New evidence. Torres rose, voice fire, laying out drone wrecks. Smuggled controllers, Tom's testimony, signal logs. Grayson's harassing from jail, drones, trespass, intimidation. Appeal's a sham, shut it down. Grayson's lawyer stammered. Speculation, my client's detained, incapable. Monroe's eyes narrowed, gavel poised. Incapable? Evidence says otherwise. Drones tied to holdings, controller in his cell. Appeal denied. Grayson's warrants stack, harassment added. Parker's ranch stands, final. Cheers erupted. Jake whooping, Sarah hugging Matt. Mary Ellen gripping John, Frank nodding slow. Tom exhaling relief. Grayson glared, face ice hauled off, chains clanking louder than his whispers. John exhaled, the plane's his for now. Dusk fell, the lake glowing gold, the crew gathered, coffee. Cornbread, the map spread wide, drones bagged. Echoes fading, Frank said, pistol gleaming. But power's got a long tail. Mary Ellen squeezed John's hand, her voice steady. We got the land, he's got bars. We're louder. John nodded, the rifle close, the LACOM outside. Whispers done, retribution's ours. Across the ridge, a light blinked, binoculars, then gone. John chamber around, the click loud, ready for the next echo's fade.